Good morning. Thanks to Technical Robert for the... Is that a real resub? Is that an actual real resub? Thanks, Rob. Ryan, I think you're just broadcasting to Nightbot and me. Alright, we'll just play a game then, if it's just you and me. We'll not talk to each other, just play a game. I never read these letters for villagers. Unless there's a gift. Kira. Kira. Anything to say? Anything to say, Kira? Thank you for the prime resub, Lynch Robinson. Good morning. Is that you? You had enough? Such a pretty dog. Such a pretty dog. Done? Good morning, Local Boy 82. Morning, TX. Bubble. She seems much more interested in this than Bobby ever does. Bobby's a cat though, isn't he? He's too cool for school. Good evening, Potato Head. So, I'm just going to try this Mom's Art and see what this is all about. Mom's Art, hang on wall. No. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this? I don't know how to get rid of this. Ah, I was pressing the wrong button. It's because when you go to switch, the buttons are all mixed up. I am upgrading a laptop, upgrading to a newer laptop. So give me a minute. So I bought a second-hand laptop. Good morning, Good Wee Games. To upgrade because the laptop that I've been using is falling apart. Basically, the screen doesn't work on it. The battery's faulty, and there's a button fell off it, so it's kind of falling apart. But it is quite old. I thought it was about 5 or 6 years old, but actually thinking about it now, it's maybe about 7, 8 years old. But it was quite an expensive. It was an expensive laptop when I got it, and it was quite high spec. It's a gaming laptop. It's an MSI gaming laptop, but it's still got it's got a fourth generation i7, but it's got a terabyte SSD, 32 gig of RAM, so it's fairly high spec, and I spent quite a lot of money on it at the time, years ago, but quite a lot of money. And I was wondering whether it could be stripped for parts or something, the laptop, whether it'd be worth any money for the parts that are in it, because it still works I'm still using it as a desktop PC. I've got the HDMI cable plugged into the back of it. And it's still functional as a desktop PC, not really operational as a laptop anymore. But I was checking online to see what I could get for it, and a company offered me this for it. And now I paid somewhere close to about $3,000. I can't remember exactly how much, but it was 2.5 to $3,000 is what I paid on this laptop years ago. That's what they offered me for it. But when I was filling out the thing to tell them what the spec and everything of the laptop was, It wasn't. It was kind of. It wasn't very clear whether they were actually even going to accept it because it's faulty. So I sent them a message and I went, look, this is what's wrong with this laptop. This is the spec, and this is what's wrong with it. Hold on. I'll put the spec in chat. So you know what it is. Spec in chat. That's the spec, right? Oh, it hasn't split it up very well. So it's a GT72 2QE. It's got a 4th generation i7. It's got a terabyte hard drive and it's got a terabyte SSD. It's got 32 gig of RAM and it's got the graphics card's a GTX 980, which is quite old, obviously. And that's what they offered me, but then I messaged them. Aye, that's why I spent so much on it, Amicus, Riley. To work on it. I've had good use of it. It does still just about run Premiere these days. Just about. But that's what they offered me. But then I sent them a message and I went, the screen's no working, the battery's knackered, etc. So then they adjusted their offer and now this is what they're offering me. Why would I even bother putting it in the fucking box for £14? It's a 17-inch laptop. Come on, copy. It still gets used. It's still I mean, it's not really worth selling for that kind of money unless anybody else wants it. Unless I know somebody who wants it and would get use out of it. There's no point in getting rid of it, really. It's just bugging me because I remember how much money I spent on it. I've still got like the box it came in. It came in this really enormous, because it's like a gamer laptop and it's like a special edition, the Dragon edition I think they called it. And it came with accessories and stuff in this massive box, and I've still got the box, but I should really just get rid of it because it's just all the accessories and box is just you can't replace the screen, techie Rob. I've already replaced the screen, but the problem persists because when you turn the laptop on, it'll give you a display up until the Windows loading screen, but after once Windows loads, the screen just kind of corrupts. It gives you like kind of lines, white lines, like there's a bar of white lines doing it. There's something up with the motherboard, apparently. That's what I've been told. There's something up with the motherboard, and it's either too difficult to repair or too expensive to repair because it's such an old laptop. There's no point in getting rid of it, really. It's now basically worthless. I could put it on eBay and just see what I get for it, but I was asking on Realmuck, the gaming forum, yesterday about potential places I could maybe sell it for something, but a guy answered and said you could put it on eBay, but what's happened to him a few times is that he's put broken computers on eBay and people buy them thinking that they're getting a bargain because they can probably fix the computer, but then upon realising that they can't fix the computer, they just return it to you and it ends up costing you money and hassle. So I don't know, I'm in two minds. The annoying thing is that the screen ratio, like plugged into my TV in the living room, the screen ratio's doing that thing where it's slightly off. So the sides are all they're all cut off, so it's kind of awkward to use, and you can't adjust for whatever reason, just because the computer's old, you can't adjust the screen ratio because the NVIDIA graphics, the NVIDIA control panel, just isn't letting me resize the desktop anymore for reasons that only it knows. So I've already bought a replacement laptop, again off of Realmuck. It arrived yesterday. It's a Dell laptop. It arrived yesterday and it looks alright. But as luck would have it, when I was posting about looking for advice on what to do with my old laptop, I saw a thread for somebody else going, I'm looking to buy a budget laptop. Here's my budget, and it's about the same budget as mine. And somebody had given him a link to a, was it Hot Deals UK website? And there's quite a good laptop that you can get. It's got more RAM than mine, and it's got a bigger hard drive than mine. The only thing is the graphics card, isn't it? I don't think it's as powerful as the Dell laptop that I've got. So it's cheaper as well. It's slightly cheaper. Thank you. Oh shite. So I messaged the guy. Adele's laptop. Oh, it's winded me that a bit. It's too early in the morning. Adele's laptop. So, actually I don't know if I can go on. That might be the end of the stream. Why would you type it? It's bad enough thinking it, but why would you type it? So I bought this Dell laptop and then had a wee bit of buyer's regret, and I saw what I thought was a better deal. So I messaged the guy on the forum and said, can I return this? I know it's a big hassle, but can I cover the cost of the postage to return this? Because it only arrived yesterday. But the guy's got back to me and he said that ordinarily he would return it, but he's not doing very well just now for money. So basically he's sold it to pay bills, and by the sounds of it, he's already used the money. So I'll show you the laptop that I bought, and you say nice things about it. Please say nice things, and that'll reassure me. Sorry, I was muted there. Thanks for the gifted sub. Techie Rob, thank you very much. Please enjoy your very limited benefits, Good Wee Games. This is because Premiere, Adobe Premiere. Because it's Windows 11, when I'm starting to think that Windows 11 is actually a bit crap. It's got G. It's got G. It's got G in it. I think it's good to have G in a laptop. Anyway, it's a nice laptop and it's fast. I think what the advantage of this laptop actually is, just to cancel out my negativity, because the laptop that I saw that was cheaper, that was higher spec, I think isn't actually as upgradable as this laptop. This laptop has a better graphics card in it. Also, the RAM is upgradable, and it has another slot for a hard drive, so I can put a bigger, because it doesn't have a very big SSD in it, so I can put a bigger SSD in it, and I can upgrade the RAM. But that's going to cost me more money, obviously. Obviously, innit? Anyway, that is my new laptop, because I can't return it, so whether I like it or no, that's my new laptop. Zomate says, looks good, I'd be happy with that. I'm happy with it. This is me happy. Windows 11 isn't ready for everything yet, that's the way it would seem. Not only do certain things no work on it, why does this keep happening with operating systems, particularly Windows operating systems? It isn't fully compatible with things, there's lots of bugs, and it literally feels like clunk. It literally feels like clunky and oh, fuck off. Sorry for swearing. Clunky and glitchy. It keeps doing things like it kind of freezes and glitches Windows 11. Why are they no? I literally can't get my controller on to turn this off. Controls, dude. My motherboard is insufficient. I can't upgrade Windows 11 because of that. Desktop motherboard copy. I think I saw somebody on again Realmark selling a motherboard. It's handy, the forum, for saving a wee bit of money here and there, especially on computer stuff. Could Be Games is asking, what can I do now that I'm tier 1? Nothing, mate. Nothing. There's no benefit to it. Now you just need to buy more gifted subs for other people. That's all that you can do. You've been done. Gamers love a G. Even when I bought the Dragon Edition MSI laptop, the G thing was still quite big. Gamers have been into G for quite a long time. Will it ever need to be upgraded? Asks Amicus Riley. Well, it only comes with 8 gig of RAM and a 256 gig hard drive, which isn't really big enough for me. It's not really fast enough or big enough for me. So to run editing software properly, I'm going to need more RAM. I don't need to get a hard drive installed in it. I could just use external hard drives, but for convenience I might just use the available. There's an available slot for another hard drive anyway, so I might as well. But I'm not in a mad rush. I can maybe wait until my birthday or something and get birthday gifts, hopefully. I'm pretty sure that's actually what I did with the MSI laptop. I waited until my birthday to get extra. I'm pretty sure my ma bought me RAM 1 year for my birthday. Because she was saying it wasn't much of a birthday gift, and it isn't really much of a birthday gift, but I'm the type of person who gets a dehumidifier for their Christmas. The laptop I had lasted longest was a Dell. They're pretty sturdy machines, says Zombie. It does seem quite a good build, Windows 11 aside. I wish I hadn't kept all the accessories in the box for that MSI laptop, because it's huge. I've been carting it around for years, but it's all reminding me of the time when I first bought it and spent so much money on it. But I should just bin it now. Is a G15, is that a laptop, local boy? Birthdays in March, good Wii games. It is a cool dehumidifier, take it, Rob. I've not actually had to manage to have a shot at it myself in my own house, though. Because it's in my partner's flooded flat, where it's more needed. It works, it definitely works. It's collecting a lot of moisture. I keep thinking that as well. Actually, that's funny that you say that, Cuppy, because I keep thinking I should get better displays. I'm like, would better displays be nicer to look at? But then you've got the expense of the displays, and then your computer goes, I can't cope with this. I can't cope with these new fancy modern pictures. You're going to need to upgrade your graphics card, but new graphics cards don't fit in your motherboard, so you're just basically going to have to upgrade everything. I'm going to go and get me our coffee. It's right there. I'll be 2 seconds. You're right, Techie Rob. I do share a birthday with Shaking Stevens. I dressed up as Shaking Stevens one year, I'm sure, for Halloween. It's a spooky costume, isn't it? G15. Is it a G15? Hang on, let me check. It's a G5. Local boy, I think, apparently. A G5. Dell G5. RTX 3050. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? Is that the graphics card? RTX 3050. Good morning, Rabbit Snap. The nicest telly I think I've seen is Rab's telly. You've probably seen it in Consolvania. It's huge, but the picture quality is amazing. I can't actually remember what type it is. It might be a Sony. But I don't really. Most of the time, I just don't care about like cutting edge screens. They're so bloody expensive. Samsung frame, that's what it is. Just look out the window Turn your telly off and just look out the window. That's the highest possible quality, looking out your window. So is a 3050, that'll be good then, I take it. I don't think the laptop's like practically brand new. It's still under warranty and everything. It's only a couple of months old, so maybe that's one of the newer graphics cards. The amount of stuff that laptops come preloaded with, like TikTok and Facebook and all the Dell bloatware. I spent quite a lot of time right-clicking on things and uninstalling stuff. RTX 3050 due to launch the end of this month, and how have I got one then? How come I've got one? Oh, it's for desktops. This is why buying computers these days is such a pain in the arse, because even if you know the name of a component, the component changes for different regions and different systems. It's so complicated. On my toast and cheese this morning, I've got like this kind of chili jam. I've forgotten the name of the brand, but Saf got me it for my Christmas. It's like a chutney chili jam thing. It's really nice. I do eat the crusts. Just take my time. So the RTX 3050 was released in May 2021. It should have some life left in it then, shouldn't it? With a bigger hard drive and some extra RAM, it should be pretty nifty. I have caught myself a couple of times trying to touch my screen though, because I'm already used to playing with Saf's laptop, which is a touchscreen, and it's a good option to have. How much is laptop RAM? Look at this. Look at this. 2 16 gig cards, that much. I think that's one 32 gig card, that much. Apple RAM, that much. When's it going to get better? When are the prices going to get better for building PCs? Ever? Are they ever going to get better again? The minute after you get one, that's when they'll drop in price, says Rabbit Snap. Everybody's just waiting for me to get one. Crypto, COVID, and Brexit. The Holy Trinity. I should really collect more gyroids on this game and get a room full of gyroids. Rabbit Snap's got a nightmare inducing gyroid room. Are they harmonious? Do they work well together? Modern Hex Adventure. We were just talking about. Let's test this. Out. Oh. I was just talking about laptop RAM Hex Adventure, and I was saying two 16GB sticks here. Laptop RAM is that much, and then down below that there's one. I think it's one stick of 32GB. Is that much? But then under that is some Apple RAM. 216 gigs of Apple RAM, and for some reason it's that much. Do you think that's justifiable? Hex Adventure. Good morning, Big TN. The answer is obviously yes. Obviously. obviously. How much extra is that? £450 more expensive. Normal laptop RAM is £450 cheaper than Apple laptop RAM. But you get to walk about, don't you, with your chest all puffed out, feeling better than Windows users because you've spent an absolute shit ton. I get to use the good internet because I've got an Apple. If my Apple computer breaks, I don't even need to worry about it. I just need to take it into the patronising Apple store and get some folk in weird t-shirts fix it for me. Is that a terabyte SSD that you're talking about, Hex Adventure, in your M1? I don't know what an M1 is. Is that an Apple laptop? I can only imagine how much a terabyte SSD costs in an Apple machine. Apple products are less cruel because when the children are done building the computers, they just shoot them in the head and put them at their misery. So they're a lot more humane. What's that tinkly noise? Is that a snowflake? I think phones. Good morning, Tiberius Riley. Phones have made me lazy because when you upgrade your phone, all you need to do is log into your whatever, Google, your Play account, and you know how it syncs up all your apps. Because I've got like maybe 70, 80 apps, and they just all, when you get a new phone, you just log in basically, and it re-downloads everything and reinstalls everything for you. You don't get that with a Windows PC though. You're right back to the start again. So it takes ages to get everything reinstalled again. Half the time you can't remember what you need to install until you realise you haven't got it. You know what I mean? Parp says that M1 stuff is supposed to be insanely powerful, so Notepad will fly. You can log into PayPal like that with your new £2,000 Mac. can book a dentist appointment online like that. Can't play any games. You can order some new COVID tests to be delivered straight to your house like that with your new £2,000 MacBook. Does it let you watch porn? Do Apple computers let you watch porn? It's just a big part of the selling. A big part of the what am I trying to say? The appeal. The big part of the appeal at Apple is how much of a lifestyle choice it is. You know what I mean? I think Apple users like to have decisions made for them more than PC, because PC folk like to break things and like to steal things. It wouldn't actually surprise me if they brought out a laptop that you couldn't see any porn on. Apple appeal. Fuck's sake. It would make sense if if Cuphead was actually literally on fire, like he was having to type with one finger and a panic because he was on fire, literally on fire. I'm gonna go in a minute. I don't want to run the risk of playing a video game, so I'm probably gonna go in a minute. It's my mum's birthday today, so I need to go and pick her up a present. I also need to drop off my father's Christmas gifts. Well, I need to pick it up to the day Rabbit Snap because I've been staying in Dumbarton. And, oh, here, check this. I've been staying in Dumbarton, but there's no many nice places to buy things in Dumbarton. I like the location of Dumbarton, but see Dumbarton town and the way it's like, we were walking through the town set, this is like really, really unlike. It's really, really unlike Saf to say things like this, but we were walking through Dumbarton Town Centre and she was kind of just looking about going, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Here, like, that's really unlike her to say things like that. But she's right. The actual Dumbarton Town Centre is just a downer. There's a Costa, there's a Poundland, Specsavers, pharmacies. But it's deed, kind of. It's just deed. Because what happened in the Barton Town Centre is the same as what happened in a lot of small town centres. They built a massive retail park, and now anybody with money and transport goes straight to the retail park. So the wee town centre isn't really getting used anymore other than people who haven't got anywhere else to go to hang about. And have a look at this though. Because they built a lot of housing. They've built new housing in Dumbarton, so they've kind of made a kind of attempt to tidy up the waterfront. You can walk along a lot of the river waterfront now. And they've put up, now that the new housing has been finished, they've put up like information boards about the history on Dumbarton. Kind of wee sculptures, not really sculptures, but things with some information about the history, because there's quite a lot of shipbuilding happened here in the mid 20th century. early to mid 20th century, and like whiskey bonds and stuff. But here's one that's outside the Lidl. If you're ever in Dumbarton and you find yourself at the Lidl in Dumbarton, have a look at this information board that they've just stuck. Tell me how long it. We'll see how long it takes you to notice if there anything stands out. See how long it takes you to notice if anything stands out about this. Local boy gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is out. This is out. This is installed. This is. I never took a wide shot, but this is now out. This on. This is for the benefit of tourists to Dumbarton. God only knows how many different sets of eyes were on this before they made this board and actually printed everything off. Probably about 50 different people saw that and nobody spotted that they've gone from number 7 to number 9. Why was I talking about? Oh, the lack of like the inability to, because I'm going to be taking me and my money are going to go to the south side of Glasgow, where there's loads and loads of choice of nice things to spend money on, and my money is going to go over there. But if there were more options in Dumbarton, I could have just stayed here and bought something, but there isn't, because they're kind of clueless. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm over the hour mark. I've done my bit. A lot of wealth. God. There's a lot of wealth in Glasgow. Where was it? Oh, Perthshire, wasn't it? That's a reference to the physiotherapist who I went to, who, when he wasn't talking about being a Marine. Did I tell you about that guy texting me? Does anybody remember me telling you about the physio guy texting me before Christmas? I don't think I did. I got a text. I've had a few texts after this guy, just like sales texts, like we're doing a promotion, 10% off or whatever. But a couple of weeks before Christmas, I got a text for the guy, or a week before Christmas or something. I got a text for the guy, just saying again, we're doing a big promotion, quite a big one. It was like 40 or 50%. It was about 40 or 50% off the regular prices, but the regular prices that he was saying was like £60 odd an hour, which was higher than it had ever been before. So he'd bumped the prices up before putting offering the discount. Anyway, I got that text saying 40% off the usual £60 an hour fee, and then about 2 days later, I just ignored it the way I always ignore it. And about 2 days later, I got another text for the guy that said, I think I deleted it, so I was going to check what it said word for word, but it just said basically, Alright, Ryan, did you get that last text that I sent you? So there was a sales text going, like 40% off the usual charge of £60 an hour, yada yada yada. And then a couple of days later, did you get that text I sent to you? And I was like, block. Just blocked the guy. That's no. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Or is that just no alright? I felt like that wasn't alright, so I blocked the guy. I only went like 3 times. I had like 3 sessions with him. Very strange. I mean, I didn't take to the guy anyway because of all the money chat and all the alpha male bullshit that he was hitting it with every time I went. But that didn't seem. That didn't seem like the type of thing that you should be doing with customers. Right, I'm gonna go. Thanks very much for watching. Monday. I feel like I'm going to try a newer time slot and maybe no day mornings but we'll see how it goes. I still need to figure out my whatever routine or whatever. But I need to look at different stuff for the stream. I'm probably not going to. I was thinking about how much this Streamlabs software costs, and I don't really think I get much benefit out of it. Because it's like 150 quid a year or something that you need to pay for this software, and I don't really get the full extent of it. So I'm going to have to think about rejigging my setup and streaming at a different time. Have a good weekend. It is quite a lot, Parps, it is. It makes you lazy, is the thing. The worst thing is it makes you... why are they cunts, Hex Adventure? Because they don't buy Apple products. I might actually still be able to use like just the free version of the software. They ripped off a load of stuff from other companies. Yep. That sounds about right. Streamworks. The only thing is, if I completely switch software, I need to redo all of this carry on, don't I? I need to redo my touch panel stuff, which is a bit of a faff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the subs, your continued support. Touchpad integration? What do you mean by that, Hex Adventure? Would I no need to use Touch Portal? We'll see how it goes. So I'll be on Monday, but I'm not sure what time. I've not decided yet. I should get a zoom in button, shouldn't I, Rabbit? That's what you do, isn't it? when something happens and when you want to act the fool, you need to zoom into your face, don't you? That's the rules now. Aye, so I need to point out, because you can't figure stuff out for yourself, so I need to let you know when something funny's happening. I need to let you know when something funny's happening. You can't let people just decide for themselves what's funny, because then they'll realise that nothing's funny. Right, I'm gonna go. Have a good weekend, everybody. Exercise and meditate, if you want. Don't bother if you don't want to. Is there anybody on that we could raid? We never do raids anymore. Sometimes I don't like looking at Twitch because it gives me the impression that everybody is doing better than me. Numbers wise, I mean, like viewers wise, everybody seems to be doing a shit ton better than me. That's probably not true. There probably are like hundreds of thousands of small channels. But right now I'm looking at channels that are getting like 10,000 viewers, 12,000 viewers, 500 viewers, 1,300 viewers. You need to raid some busier channels. Let's have a look at Varg Skeletor. Varg Skeletor is playing Subnautica. I literally can't remember how to do a raid. But they're actually doing things on their Twitch. What are you talking about, Amicus Riley? We're having a human connection. What's more meaningful than forget to... We'll raid this channel and see what happens. Someone with... I don't see any channels with 50 odd though. We'll see if he doesn't mention it. He's in my bad books. You tell Varg Skeletor that he's in my bad books if he doesn't mention this raid. Oh shite! Hold on. Can I cancel that? I think I cancelled it. We're fine. Who? Edinburgh's nicest boys playing Demon Souls. Everybody likes Demon Souls. Especially Rabbit Snap. Right, I'll catch you later. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. And the support. I'll see you on Monday. Maybe Monday morning, maybe run Monday afternoon. Lemmy wouldn't notice a raid, Malineth. Right, I'll catch you later. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Exercise and meditate. Take it easy.